Hey guys, live. Hope you're well and well in the Lord as usual. Hope you're doing fine. Medz always says that if God allowed you see the day of today, then you're blessed. If God allowed you live all your things, or better still, if God allowed you do all your things and you made it safe and sound up to this time, you're blessed of God. I usually advocate for giving thanks to Jesus because He's the one who is the author and the finisher of our salvation. He's the one who knows what you did yesterday, what you'll do today, what you'll do tomorrow. He's omniscient, he's omnipotent, he's omnipresent. He's always with us, guys. Thank you so much for always coming back to subscribe. Thank you always for coming back to watch my videos. I don't take you for granted. I don't think it's a must, but you always come to encourage us, and for that I send my love and gratitude to you. Thank you so much for whoever is tuning in. Today I'm coming live and direct from Mama Grace's house. I am Mayugnos complex in Nyabohanze village. Loved ones, it's another beautiful time that I come your way to encourage you like I always do. Yeah, just look, this is Mama Grace's house. The finishing is pretty. Yeah, this is what God can, enable the blessed hands to do. And I thank God for this opportunity. I just had lunch, you see. And I mean, it's a blessing. So guys, I don't know, but all I can say is whatever you're doing today, believe in it. It doesn't matter how small it is, guys. It doesn't matter how small it is, but whatever you find your hands doing, believe in it. At times in life, people don't believe in us. At times in life, people don't believe in actually what you do. But basically, you as a person, you've got to encourage yourself from deep within. And whenever you believe in yourself, then that's final. That's final. Whenever you believe in yourself, that is final, guys. You might have grown from a very different background since you're very small. And you grew up from a village like I come from one. At times we went to school without shoes, torn clothes. But that did not define who you are at the time. That was just the beginning of a molding that is typified by how you want it to continue when you grow up. Having said that, I'm here today, coming live from that beautiful sunset, talking to you, telling you that you're blessed of God. The Bible itself says that He blesses the work of your hands. If you find yourself doing something that God has put in your hands, appreciate it. Just as the Bible says, if you trusted with the little and you're faithful, then God blesses you with a big vineyard. And that is an example of the owner of this big villa. I am Mayugno. I watched him being trusted by Mara, the travel commando, to do his foremanship job. Just there, you see. Just there. You see this? In this villa. This is Villa Medz It, the famous villa right now. Truth be told, he was trusted in that vineyard over there, and he did exemplarily. And God looked and said, lo and behold, I'm going to bless you with your own vineyard. Why? Why was he getting blessed with his own vineyard? Because he was faithful at another man's vineyard. So today I come your way to encourage you, live and direct from Mama Grace's villa. If you find yourself in a place where you're working for somebody, may it be house chores, may it be work in the office, may it be work, business, or maybe even construction, just like this site. It's under construction, yeah. If you find yourself being trusted with some work, Do it as unto you. Don't do it just for the sake of doing it. Don't chew somebody's money and do bogus work. Don't sleep in somebody's bed and misbehave. Work as unto you and as unto God. But most of our work as unto God, because He's the one who's going to bless you with your own vineyard. I'm telling you. Haven't you seen? You work so well and your boss says it's exemplary. What happens? God comes in ways you can't understand and He blesses you more than you can imagine. What am I trying to let you understand as I'm seated here from Mama Grace's villa? Just say, having finished, eating some ugali and fish. As I sit in Mama Grace's villa, I encourage you to work well in your trusted vineyard, so that God is going to bless you in your own vineyard and multiply it in 1,000 folds. Don't say, they're not looking, they ain't there, so they won't see. No. Look at the evidence and say, someone is seeing. Someone is seeing. And when someone is seeing, when God is seeing, I'm telling you, then that's the biggest blessing you can ever have. Loved ones, if you're coming in for the first time, kindly hit the subscription button. I sat down in the bus yesterday as I was coming to this place. And I kept asking myself, what is so special about I Am Marwa? And I just said a prayer, may God give him longevity of life, because whatever God has put in his hands is what he's using to enable others have or create their own vineyards. He would have chosen not to allow anybody into his villa, to shoot content or interact, better still, with other YouTubers. He would have chosen not to do that. But look at him. He has allowed thousands of people access his, place of stay, which is not safe in this country, let's be honest. But because it's from his heart, God ensures their safety. Like I always say, he has worked with his hands. You've seen him traverse through places during the day. You've seen it in the seas and oceans during the sunset, trying to showcase what an underground swimmer can do, like in Maldives, and the environment. You've seen him traverse airports in the night. Yeah. It's not easy. You would have chosen to remain with it and say, it's a work of my hands. I'm not going to share it with nobody. But he chose to share his knowledge with you, who has come to Villa Medellin to ask for any help whatsoever, including I. So guys, whenever God blesses you, learn from an example. And I would speak to you, dear ones and loved ones, if God allows you to pass through the hands of these blessed man, spread your wings out there. Learn from him. Take each and every chance you get to learn. And ask yourself, why the success? Why is he successful? Does he uplift others? Does he help others? Those are the things you should keep on asking yourself. Like for instance, we say someone is helped of God if whatever they are doing, you see God in it. Time and again, I've watched this man seated over here trying to tell his story from childhood, how he never thought he would achieve A, B, C, D. And guys, most of you, if not all of you, I've had a chance to watch I Am Mayugno. So if you have not watched him in this channel, go and subscribe to I Am Mayugno. You've got a chance to watch him and see as someone helped by God. I saw him say this is his land. This is an example of someone who was trusted in somebody's vineyard. He worked well and God blessed him with his own. So what am I trying to let you understand? That whatever you find your hands doing. Early on, I was talking to his Masons and they said that him and Marwa are perfect examples of good employers. Not for the camera purposes, but you can see from deep down within what they're trying to say. What am I trying to let you understand? I'm trying to let you understand that it is of importance to be faithful with the little that you're trusted with so that God can expand it. And that is what I'm trying to say. So guys, just have a look at this beautiful place and see a man trusted by God. A man blessed by God. So seated here right now, I'm trying to let you understand that. Thank God for whatever is put in your hands. Don't think it's too small. Don't deem it so big so that you're not able to work towards it. Like they always say, even now, Maro still keeps on saying, I'm working hard. And, that is the way to go. So that you can, enlarge that which God has given unto you. Today, the iconic seat that has sat international visitors, Mama Gifts, I am Stephon, Tamara, Rocabrera, everybody sat in this seat. And I sit in this too to tell you, trust the process. Trust the process. Work hard. Trust the process. We know it doesn't come easy. No one should tell it does. But when you work hard, you trust the process and trust in God. One day you're going to wake up and say, I look back and I see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. And in that particular time, you'll be living in that land. And you shall just sit and say, surely I've seen the mercies of God. So I sit here to encourage you today who woke up discouraged. You who woke up feeling like things are not working. You woke up feeling like everything is turning upside down. Just trust the process. Just trust in that little thing that God has granted unto you. And God is going to enlarge it and expand it. Don't give up hope. Even though you come across obstacles that you don't understand, don't give up hope. Actually, I'm so proud of my Eagle. He's never shy to give a story. A story is an example of success from grass to grace. But his hands worked the magic, because if he was not faithful with what the boss had given in development Gene, maybe we would not have known him as a YouTuber. That's why I'm saying whatever you find in your hands, even you who is working for somebody in the house, be faithful with their children. A video is going viral right now of a lady. Boss cannot let her go in the airport. 5 children, 1 person. Meaning she's been treating them okay. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 or 6, 5. Yani, they're crying. Crying, Rosie, don't go, Rosie, don't go. Until the bosses are like, now what? The lady's coming back to Kenya. Kudos to you, Rosie. I mean, when you find yourself in such a position, do it. And you find people who can trust you well. They can give you food. They can give you shelter. They don't treat you bad. We don't refuse to think or say that there are people who treat people bad out here. But you will come across someone who can treat you good. If you come across a person who has a good heart, treat them good. Because God tomorrow is going to bless you with your vineyard. I'm telling you, you can't get it all wrong. By doing good. Wow, guys. This is an example of a good work. Learn from it. All YouTubers have come across my Ignorance channel. Listen to your story. Listen to the interviews he's done. We all learn. Don't think you're up there simply because your childhood was okay. Don't think you're up there. Learn from people who have made it and they're still humble. If it were another celebrity in different parts of the region, I would not be seated here comfortably eating ugali and fish. Yeah? Be humble and God will lift you up. Don't just treat people with a different kind of attitude. Learn from the best. Look at Marwa with all those 500 plus thousand subscribers. He still can give a shout out to someone who is 10 subscribers. Let's learn. Wow. May God bless the work of your hands this afternoon. Mungu abariki kazi ya mikono yako. That's how Swahili says it. It's the process. Let God do the talking. Let God do the walking. All you need to do is follow. Let him lead. Then you follow. But most of all, a story of trusting the process and being trusted with a little. That is why they tell us to give 10% of our tithe. They don't ask you for 1,000%. They ask you for 10% so that the doors and the windows of heaven may open. That is what they ask. They don't ask much. If you want to give more, then you can give. But if you consistently are trusted with that 10%, all your doors open. It caters for a lot of things. I'm telling you. So let's be trusted. God Himself wants to trust, to bless the work of your hands and trust you the 10% so that He can multiply. So coming down from Mayugno's palace and at Mama Grace's house, I want to tell you this evening that whatever you find in your hands, be faithful in it, and God is going to multiply and expand it. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Today was just, an overview and a roundup. Coming live from Nyabohanze. I am Maro's Travel Commando's backyard and from Mayugno's residence. May God bless you. May God bless Kenya. That is state of the heart house. May God bless you. May God bless Kenya. Thank you guys. See you in our next.